Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm T with Teresa H Creates, and I have been gone for just a bit. I took a 3-week hiatus because my oldest daughter, Liv, who happens to be with me, say hi, Liv.
Hi.
She is a senior this year, and we were doing all of the awards banquets and graduation party things. And so I just took some time off so that we could celebrate her. And the reason she is here with me today is because we need to make thank you cards for all of her gifts that she received over the past few weeks. And how many do we have to make total?
Like 23.
23? Okay, so let's just say we're going to make an even 24. That'll be a good number, because what better way to make a ton of cards all at once than using the sheet load of cards template. So I have Call Me Crafty Al's sheet load of cards template for June 2024. And this is a template that she provides every month that changes every month, and she gives you the supply, she tells you how much yield there is, and then gives you all the cutting instructions. And she only asks that you go to her YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/callmecraftyal, that you watch the video and she provides the instructions on how to download the template. So with that being said, we are going to make some thank you cards. So this particular one yields 8, and it is for, I want to say it might be for, yeah, it's 4 sheets of 6x6 paper. So I went ahead and pulled out some collections that I know you haven't seen yet, but there's some 6x6 collections. So I have Echo Park's Flora number 4. Let's give a quick flip through so you can see what this looks like. This is what this collection looks like. So they're double-sided, really pretty. And then I have Cartabella. Okay, it's not Echo Park, it's Cartabella. They're sister companies though. And this is 6x6 Flora number 5. And that's what that paper looks like, front and back. And then I also selected something a little bit different. It's called Inked Oasis. This is pink and Maine. And these are some really cool, it looks like watercolor or alcohol ink type papers in here, front and back. And then, because your color of the moment of the year has been lavender,
I love the lavender.
I chose Catherine Pooler's Paper Hearts, because this is probably what I have the most purple in. And so these are just single-sided, but she's got some pretty purples in here and some hearts and things like that. So, but you can select one of these and we can make all the cards from one collection, or because we have to make 24 and there are, it yields 8 cards, you could actually choose 3 collections if you wanted. So it's totally up to you what you want to do. I won't put you on the spot right now and make you decide at the moment, because we're going to make cards off camera and then we'll be back. But also some of your options are for the thank yous. I have a couple of dies. So this one is thank you so much. That one is just a thanks with a shadow die. A large thanks. And then a thank you. Let me get this right.
Oh, the thank you's pretty.
Yeah, the thank you is really cute.
Just the thanks are kind of like, thanks.
Thanks. So then there's the thank you. And then this is what the actual sketch looks like. So keep that in mind when you're making your selections. And we can mix it up. That's the great thing about these, is that you don't have to specifically stick to this exact template. You can make it your own. So I was thinking that since we're going to have maybe a little bit larger sentiment, what we may do is do a nice oval right there, and maybe do it in some vellum so that you can still see the pattern paper through the vellum, and then put that on top. So we'll play around with it. We're going to make 24 cards off camera. I'm going to let Liv make all the decisions here, and then we will be back to show you what we've done. See you in a bit. And we're back and also done. 24 cards. So Liv ended up selecting 6x6 papers from the Flora number 5 by Cartabella, and then also Flora number 4 from Cartabella. And we have, we'll just go through real quick and show you some of the different patterns. Now, I know that this sketch has these little pieces going vertically, but some of them we ended up turning horizontal. There were some cutting errors. I'm not going to say who's to blame for that. But we kind of tried to hide those by turning some of them vertically so that they would, we could put the thank you over it and hide those. So everything's fixable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But here are some of the patterns that we ended up with. And then some of the purples. They're beautiful. So overall, what did you think of your first sheet load of cards experience?
That was a lot of cutting. Don't
Well,
do this with scissors. Get one of them little cutter thingies that she has.
oh, my guillotine.
Yeah. It's a guillotine.
It's a guillotine.
It's a guillotine.
It is not 100%. It is a guillotine. And then that's the end of those cards. I think the hard part is actually going to be you having to write out all the thank you messages.
Yeah.
I think the easier part's already been done, although it was a lot of cutting with the thank yous, the shadows and the thank yous and gluing and stuff, but we finished it pretty quickly. I really do think sheet load of cards is a great way to get a bunch of cards done at one time. So typically only doing 8, had we stuck with just this particular supply requirements and just done 8 cards, it wouldn't have been too much, but we did a lot more than that, 3 times more. This is all I have left, and these aren't even usable, so I'll happily toss them. They were all just the tops of those 6x6 paper pads that we cut off to make them the right size. So I happily trash those, and I'm gonna call this done, at least for my part anyway, and then I'll pass the rest of it on to Liv to finish up. We also incorporated some of the pattern inside the card, so every one of them got a little detail inside as well. So we tried to use up as much of that paper as we could and not let it go to waste. So if you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. Please share, comment, all the things. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. If you're already a subscriber, I really appreciate your support. And until next time, bye.